Tuesdays with TJ, episode 36, you guys. And that was definitely my fault. I forgot that fast. I was in a bogus situation, so it is what it is, man. Uh, so, uh, but don't worry though. We're almost finished with the stream anyway, so it's good that we got a lot of our main topics out the way. But
Yes.
we were talking about Eagles talk. I got a question though about Philadelphia. I
Yep.
know
Yep.
there was the rumor about them couldn't wear green the first game of the year in Brazil against the Packers. How is that still going on? Is that still a topic, or is that done with?
See, it's still a topic. It's people saying they can't wear green, they can't do this, and obviously we had, I think it was AJ Dillon come out saying the the Packers have been told they can't wear green or something, and the stadium going up, no, no, that's ridiculous. Um, it's soccer. You're not. It's a rival team, that kind of stuff. It's not. You're a visitor. You know what I mean? We're trying to be friendly, so they're going to get a lot of money for playing in the stadium. I'll be surprised if they can't wear green. But they're still going on, and I honestly don't know if we're gonna find out that
It's
Friday.
it's it's just weird because both these teams, their main colors are green. Hell,
No, no,
the Packers' name starts with green, Green
yeah,
Bay. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But at first, I thought it was a joke, TJ, and I know you were saying it, and you were saying it was serious. But I'm be real, I didn't believe you. Anyways, and then just like 2 weeks ago, I saw another conversation. I said, "Oh, this is for real. They really don't want these guys wearing green in this stadium. Make it make sense. Like, what are you gonna wear? Throwback jerseys? Or I mean, not throwback, but the throwback jerseys have like green in it as well. Unless,
well,
well, the Packers
you,
doesn't, except for
yes,
their outline on the G. The outline on the G is still the green. No, I lied. They got the ugly.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Look like they're
Yeah,
wearing chinos.
yeah. Okay.
The Eagles also does have a weird throwback where it's blue and yellow.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yeah, and a yellow helmet, which I don't know where that came in our history. Clearly, a dark time. Um, but it's going to be a horrible game if we have to wear them. But
Yeah. Well, I
it's
mean,
so
just
real.
thank God for football, regardless, right? But by that time, we would have got like a week of college football, so I think we'll be fine. Wearing two ugly looking teams play each other, as long as they score and it makes everybody feel better. I'm down for it, man.
Fair.
All
No,
right,
it's going to be good.
ladies and gentlemen, that was TJ's Eagles talk.
Fly, eagle, fly, on the road to victory.
All right, so that was TJ's Eagles talk. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know what we did, just go back to our last stream, part one. This is part two now, so it won't be long. But we talked about Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers and their realistic expectations. We talked about the Patriots and their winning ways. Will it come back pretty soon? And what's a good season for them? We talked about the most desperate NFC teams. TJ said the New Orleans Saints. I said Atlanta Falcons. We kind of are in the same realm. And of course, we just had
Yeah.
our TJ's Eagles talk. So if you guys want to hear all that, just go back to our part one episode, which is live on YouTube, episode 36, part one. So check that out. All right. What is your what the fudge cake moment right now?
So I was thinking, do I mention the $4 billion loss the NFL just lost? No, I'm gonna go with something fun.
All right.
Do you know? Have you heard of the International Federation of American Football?
No, no.
So it's another like organization that plays American football, but it's around the world. You literally have teams around the world, and they compete for medals. Um, they just had their playoffs, for example.
Mhm.
Where do you think the USA, because you had a team, went? Like, where did you end up?
Is this the same team that lost to Japan?
It's the same
Then,
team.
then, yeah, we didn't do good then. Hold on. How many teams are involved?
I honestly don't know.
Well, it don't matter. We sucked. So I'm gonna say we were right. I don't know. Let's go 8.
Eh? Well, you lost to Japan, um, which was, oh, what was it? It was something ridiculous. You lost to Japan
41 and 20.
41-20, yeah. Japan went on to play in the championship, so you then had to play for bronze, which you lost.
Oh Lord, to who?
Austria.
Austria. Hey man, what teams are we? Who are we sitting out there? Who are we sitting out? Austria beat us.
Austria
God, did not make that make sense.
Austria won
Austria and
32
Japan.
to 25. Yeah.
I can see Japan. They got like sumo wrestlers out there. That's fine. Austria. Oh
And
man.
do you know what's even better? Who do you think Japan faced in the finals, and what do you reckon the score was? Who won?
Now I just gotta. Uh. Oh my God. Let's go. Is it someone in the UK?
No, it's
No,
not a
damn.
UK
It's
team.
not a UK team? Oh, Lord. We doomed, y'all. We doomed. Uh, God dog it. I don't know. Australia.
No. So the final championship game was played with Japan versus Canada, and
A little sour relief.
Canada Canada won 29. So technically, according to the International Federation for American Football, Canada is the world champion of American football. And America came fourth, didn't even get a bronze medal. Austria got the bronze, Japan got the second, and Canada got the gold. Ah, that tickled me so much.
We doomed, y'all. We doomed. We doomed. We are doomed. Because it's only a matter of time when football does become very international.
I
You
understand
know,
that, yeah.
it's only a matter of time where we really start looking at, because that's what we've been doing it over the last 10 years to make it an international game as far as trying to get prospects. Remember the 1992 Dream Team for NBA, right? Where
Mhm.
they went overseas and they dominated. Well, without that, you wouldn't have the today's superstars, right? You wouldn't have the Luka Doncic and the Nikola Jokic's and the Giannis's Antetokounmpo, because their families and their people saw this dream team and they all want to be like that dream team. Now
Mhm.
you've got these same teams looking at football, and we always thought, well, damn, football, it doesn't, because we're much more physical. Football is a physical sport. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. One of them sports. But I gotta admit, the softer the sport is getting, these other teams aren't really playing with the soft stuff, and that's why they probably can come out there and whoop ass. And now, if you're America, you just can't throw any random 16-year-olds out there anymore. These guys have got to be D1. Going for you wanted to represent the Olympics very well. You know that America is a very prideful country,
Mhm.
so I think they would see that and say, yeah, we can't just throw anybody out there. And that's how it was for the NBA as well. We were just throwing out not our best guys, but our B-list players, and they were losing
Yes.
to Argentina and losing to Spain. So now that's why you see us throwing our A plus guys, right? The just this past Olympic trial, right? The team to place to go to the actual Olympics. That team was our B list squad, and we came in third place, bronze, to the National Basketball Association, the NBA. So that's why now we have our A plus team representing for the actual, you know,
Yeah.
Olympics coming up pretty soon. And so now if you're America, you're like, do we start throwing out our best 16-year-olds out there? Our best 14-year-olds and our best 18 and under guys? Do we start doing that? Do we care that much? I think America does kind of care. And they really
Oh,
thought,
it's cared.
oh, it's America. We're going to go ahead and just dominate. No, Nah, it ain't working like that, bro. It ain't working like
What I saw is people are like, "Well, we can't lose to Japan because it's so low." It was a blowout. It was a blowout. It must have been a fluke. You know what I mean? Kind of attitude. And then when you lost to Austria today, people lost their minds. Someone said, "Get Tom Brady." Like I know he's 40 year old. He can
that.
pick anyone apart. Get him out there.
This
So
sucks, man. This sucks, bro. It does. Like that the sport that we invented. We invented the sport, man.
but
Canada should still be winning hockey, and they have got some. Honestly, now I don't mind Canada winning because Canada is kind of close to the United States, so we kind of share the same, whatever. We're all still America. North
yeah.
America. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm fine with that, but still to get beat by Austria, that's the difference. Like,
What
okay, we got beat down by Austria, a team that has no business knowing what the hell American football is, let alone beating us. Oh Lord, I done talked so much, I done forgot my what the fuck game moment. That's I guess we're gonna have to share that. We got to share that one. I had one in mind I was trying to hold on to, but when you said that, oh no.
Hold on. I want to see how many teams because another thing I've got a question is I know when the team that wins the Super Bowl is normally declared as world champions. And no offense, the rest of the world sort of clowns on you because the only country that partakes in the world champion sport is America.
Right.
So how could you be world champions if only one country?
That was
So
that same
technically,
thing that the track star Noah Lyles for Team USA. He had mentioned it with the basketball team. The NBA, they're called the world champions as well. In the NBA, he's like, how can you be the world champions? You didn't play against the world. You played against your own league. And I do understand. I get it. I really do. I understand it.
yeah.
So I know what he's saying. A lot of people are butthurt about that. You know.
So
Now, go ahead.
so this international federation members has 75 teams around the world. Um, so technically, they all partake. So if you go by world champions, this is technically a world sport. This is
Yes, it is.
an
Canada,
organization
world
that
champion,
has
American
government.
football.
Is Canada is the world champion, and that is very like they've got Cameroon, for example. Like I don't know where Cameroon is; it's in Africa, but Cameroon has a team. So they joined in 2018, so this
Okay.
is a world organization. So honestly, if the NFL wants to grow quickly, partnership with the International Federation of America, like
And
they've done
that's
most of the
what
heavy
that's what I'm.
lifting.
What if I'm the NFL? If you really want to grow, why not have two leagues, right?
Yeah,
You can have an NFL league, and then you can have an international NFL league. That's what I'm going for. Stop trying to migrate these outside teams into the NFL when you can just have your own league, right? Partake in another international NFL league to where you have, the whatever UK's taking on, the Africa teams in Canada, that kind of. I like that. I'll watch that.
so just doing a bit more research. It looks like every country has their own sort of their own league. Like when I spoke yesterday, I found the British American football. That is part of the International Federation of Football. So when they needed a team, they combine the best players they have from their league to make their own team.
Yeah.
Get it?
Hmm.
America, instead of having the NFL as their representation, they have USA Football, which started in 2002, and I've never heard of.
And I'll tell you this though, honestly, like I don't. Let's just say this became a worldwide Olympic event.
Yeah.
I don't see the top tier NFL guys going to this participate in this event. I don't see it. I don't know. I don't see any owner because this isn't basketball where the likelihood of getting injured is not as bad as football. I don't see these owners letting, I don't know, Pat Mahomes be the starting quarterback for Team USA, you know, and playing against whatever. And the Chiefs owner is being cool with that. Hell nah. If I'm the owner, hell nah, you ain't going out there. I got pride too, but guess what? I also got my team spirit, my own team, the Kansas City Chiefs spirit. So I don't see that as far as the NBA goes. That's not a lot of injury prone ish, right? Or bad injuries. Same as baseball, same as these other sports. Injuries don't happen often, but in football it does. If I'm an owner, guy like Pat Mahomes and Justin Jefferson and Micah Parsons, and those guys are not going to participate in any type of Olympic event in the up and coming future. I don't really see it happening as far as like a age range. Now, mind you, they're 16 and that age group is awesome, right? But as far as like professional players participating in a sport where you know that in reality, if you put your best 22 of America, we're gonna dominate any country out there. So I don't see that being something being done in the near future at all. Not even in the distant future. I don't see it.
I completely agree. Maybe the USFL or the UFL might be interesting.
Yeah.
See if they put it a team. But I went to Canada to see if it was the CFL put players because that makes sense. People see the CFL as like the little big brother of the NFL. No, this is the football of Canada. So it wasn't even CFL players
No, no, no. It was. It
that won
was.
the champion.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just. And mind you, a lot of CFL players are actually from the United States. you know.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So yeah. A lot of them just go to Canada because that's still a professional, sport. You still get paid, decent money to make a living out there. Like I said, my cousin Lenny was in the CFL for like
That's cool.
8 years, something like that. He played for he played for
Damn.
Edmonton for 8 years and made a nice living. When you're getting paid, he was getting about he was getting paid about 150,000 a year. Yeah, I mean
Ooh, hey,
that's a nice living.
that is very
That's
nice.
a nice living. He did that. He was fine with it, man. So yeah, I get it, but I'll be very surprised if we have that much pride to say send out Pat Mahomes out there. No, we're not doing that. We're
I
not.
wouldn't say Pat Mahomes, but I think the fact that
She want a Colt
you
McCoy.
lost so badly, the fact you lost so badly and it has been brought to the attention, I
Yes,
think you will now start sending decent players. So wouldn't be surprised if the next couple years USA is the official winner of the International Federation of America or the
I, I
IFAF.
think they'll start because I want to say the age group was 16, right? Was it 16 and under? Wasn't that the age group?
I don't know.
I want to say there was an age group. I think it was 16 and under, I believe. But regardless, though, I think they thought that they could just throw anybody out there because we're America and it's football. Who's going to beat us at our own sport? To be nah. They'll probably realize, okay, maybe for this particular, we got to throw out some high sought Division 1 players out there, maybe, right, to represent Team USA in football. But that'd be kind of hard for me to even think about that because if I'm a father of someone that's really really damn good in high school and he has D1 scholarships and I'm not going to have him go out to no Olympic team and play against Cameroon and Canada and all those guys and cause a yeah, it's weird. So I'm very curious on the process of getting who they got. That's what I'm curious on. Like,
Yeah, I don't
why
know.
did we
It
pick
doesn't say.
these teams? That's going deep in the rabbit hole. Obviously these guys aren't that good. You lose to freaking Japan and Austria of all teams.
Austria.
Austria beat us,
Yeah.
y'all. Austria. We're doomed,
Yeah,
y'all. We're doomed. We're doomed. The last thing that the United States has that we all can agree on is that we all love football. That is about it. We're decisive, divisive on, divided on everything else in this country, in the United States. But football is the one where you get someone from the hood and a redneck from the south putting together, and they're drinking beer and loving watching the football game. Outside of that, we can't agree on shit in the United States. we can't. We are so divisive in our country. It's a shame, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. But one thing we can agree on is we all love football. Well, you start having these other teams from across the borders and beat our ass like that, then I don't know. We're doomed, United States. We're just doomed. Yes, sir.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant,
All right,
brilliant.
man. We'll go with our. That was our what the fudge cake moment. I can't even think of one right now. I had one. I forgot it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just skip that one, and we'll both agree that's definitely a what the fudge cake moment for us, man. And let's go to our closing messages. Anything last words you want to say, TJ?
And look out, just let everyone look after yourself. I know 4th of July is coming up over the States. I know it can get a bit crazy over there. So stay safe, drink responsible, don't drink and drive, and don't be done with fireworks. They are bombs, essentially. They're miniature bombs that are pretty light. So don't do that NFL player blues handoff. So, yeah, precisely. But apart from that, I know that sounds all doom and gloom. Enjoy yourself. I know it's a big celebration for you guys. Well, I'm a bit salty about it still.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
not big.
well. I don't want to get too deep into politics and all that stuff, so I'll kind of
Oh,
but as far as have you heard of Juneteenth?
I have heard of Juneteenth, yes.
Juneteenth is that's where black folks. That's our Independence Day, honestly, these days.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Makes sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If you want to get technical, in 1776, black folks are still, slaves. Even when the thing went down in
Yeah.
1776 for July. So yeah, I don't know, but as far I'm happy, I'm off. God day off. So
Oh, nice.
and paid a pay day off. So hey, thank you United States for that. I appreciate that. But nonetheless, though, it's all good. Sorry, y'all, for the technical difficulties. This is part two of our episode 36. If you guys want to watch part one, it is out there on YouTube right now. Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast, episode 36 is out right now on YouTube. Go ahead and check it out. Where we broke down Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers, Gerard Mayo and the Patriots, our most desperate NFC teams, and of course, we had our TJ's Eagles talk, man. Mike Yo says, thanks for the stream, you guys. Mike, yo, stay right here in about 35 minutes, man. We're going live for our double header. I'm also say triple header now, right? But our double header in the WNBA, we got Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever taking on Asia Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces. I'll be live at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, you guys. So
Who,
about 40 minutes from here, 35 to 40 minutes. So keep it right here with Uneducated Sports Talk. But
who
this
do you
was
think's gonna win?
the
Come on,
Aces.
free
Aces.
game, aces. Yeah,
Ace is gonna win, but I'm just here to watch. Let's see what Caitlin Clark does for the Fever. But Aces are clearly the best team in the league. Albeit their record is 10-6, but they have now won four in a row. So they're getting back on their thing now, and they're getting healthy at the right time. So
getting back in the
we'll see
groove.
about that. But yeah, we are definitely going live at 8:30 p.m. Central Time for our WNBA live stream, and PJ will be here, y'all. So do not fret. Do not fret. Mike Yo says, thanks for the stream, you guys. Thank you, Mike Yo. Christian Nance, it's always a pleasure
Thank you,
watching
Mika.
Tuesdays with the guys. Christian Nance, always good to see you,
Appreciate
love. Haley Gordon with the eye roll emoji. I don't know why you're rolling your eyes, but we're going live.
it.
We're going live at 8:30 p.m. Central Time for WNBA action. Our double freaking header, y'all. TJ, it's always a pleasure, my guy, to be on the show with you.
Thank you very much again. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate it, and it's been a fun. It's been very fun as always. But
Hey,
can't wait for football.
we'll come back with episode 37 next week, you guys. And we'll
Ooh.
have more football talk. So be here next Tuesday for episode 37 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast, all sports fans. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is my brother from a different mother, TJ Tracy. We are out of here, you guys. See you guys in about 35 minutes, but also next Tuesday with episode 37. All right, TJ, we out, man. Much love.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace. Later, mama. Love you guys well. Be blessed.
Right. Have a great 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Well,